What's up, YouTube? It's Angie the Anti-Theist. And today I'm gonna talk about how I became an atheist. In about a year and a half ago, I became an atheist March of 2008. So it's almost 2 years now. I was in college as a dual major in Middle East studies and early U.S. history. I was been taking a couple of semesters of classes in each of these subjects, and I was really fascinated by both. I was taking a class on women in Islam, and I was taking a class on Middle Eastern and North African politics, and a class on Andrew Jackson and the United States from 1800 to 1850. And that set of knowledge basically kicked around in my head and led to some interesting places. Making friends with the girls from Sisters United Muslim Association, SUMA, on campus. They were so sweet and nice, and they were friendly to me. I was a single mom with a kid, and on the Friday afternoon meetings, when, we'd meet and they'd read Quran verses and, talk about one of Muhammad's women, and like tell a little moral lesson about these women, which I'll give Islam that. They have way more named women characters of a major role once you add in the hadith than the Bible does. But, they were nice, they were sweet, they were accepting of me as a single mom. They didn't mind when I had to bring my kid with me. They didn't drink alcohol or party or get arrested or have sex, or, they were so like the model that every Christian family I knew was shooting for with their daughters. Like these girls were there, they were, if they hadn't been wearing hijab and if they'd held a Bible in their hand instead of a Quran, any of the Christian boys I know, their moms would have been all over. They were nice, family oriented, academically oriented, honest, good people. And my religion said that they were going to hell, and their religion said that I was going to hell. And that bothered me, how we could, both be nice people, have to think that the other one was going to hell. And I didn't for a second, I never believed Muhammad was, prophet or any of that. Like, I just knew in that, not knowledge based, but emotionally based, no. Like, I knew that that was a false religion and a false God and a story written by men. But I didn't think that about the Bible. I somehow thought that they were completely different in that respect. And I didn't believe it. Maybe, temporal lobe seizure. Maybe he's like Joseph Smith and he's just making it up. I don't know. But I'm not going to first jump to, all the, divinity claims and, differences from, my Bible that I read. All of those, there was no reason to believe that all of those were true for me. There was nothing compelling about it. And so I tried to see, what did my religion have that hers didn't, since I knew mine was the one that was true. I mean, that wasn't even something I doubted. It was just, how could I witness to them? How could I show them Christ's love, basically? At the same time that was going on in history class, we were reading about cults and the starting of different little religious sects, and the Second Great Awakening religious revival movement across the U.S., the founding of the Shakers and the Mormons, and the Seventh Day Adventists, and the Oneida Utopia, which was a polyamorous planned community copulations were scheduled. It was very odd, very, off the beaten, unique, thing that they tried, social experiment, whatever you want to call it. And everybody in class is just flabbergasted, like, this is batshit, and I'm the one that's, you know, finding it all oddly familiar. Um, which led me to Google, where I looked up my grandmother's name and found out that she is a cult leader. I found article after article after article of children that had died of medical neglect from their parents following her teachings. A woman who died in childbirth, leaving 5 kids behind because she followed my grandmother's teachings. Becoming an atheist happened really quickly after that. It wasn't just that. It was sort of everything all together. The failure of faith healing, my grandmother being a cult leader, not really having any idea how to tell what was true because there really wasn't any more evidence for Christianity than there was for Islam. And I knew Islam wasn't true. I kind of knocked around in my head for a while. I found a Why Won't God Heal Amputees video, and that was it. Now I'm an anti-theist and trying to spread the gospel of atheism far and wide. I hope everybody on YouTube has a great and godless day. Take care of yourselves. Have fun.